The nurse who communicated with the extraterrestrial alien from the Roswell UFO crash, Matilda McElroy's claims. This story, a strange story published in 2008, is still little known even among researchers. It's from a woman who allegedly personally saw the alien bodies of the extraterrestrials from the Roswell crash and even communicated with one of them telepathically, from what she claims. In December 2020, History Channel released a 3-episode documentary based on the diaries of military officer Jesse Marcel Sr., who himself led the investigation into the strange incident at Roswell in July 1947. This is one of the Roswell rods. In his notes, he pointed out specifically that the fragments found in New Mexico were not made by human hands, and also that no drill had penetrated them, and the most durable ones broke when trying to drill even a small hole into the shards. After the release of this film, interest in the subject of Roswell increased again, and soon some researchers revealed another hidden story from Roswell about a nurse who communicated telepathically with the sole alien survivor of the UFO crash. It's about a woman named Matilda O'Donnell McElroy, with the rank of Sergeant Major in the Medical Department of the Women's Army. In 2007, 83-year-old Matilda contacted researcher Lawrence Spencer and told him a story she did not want to take to the grave with her. Many people were killed to block the possibility of revealing the knowledge, she said, that made me hide it from society until now. Only a small handful of people on Earth have seen and heard what I have kept secret for 60 years, she claims. All these years I thought that the authorities were very wrong, believing that their goal was to protect humanity from the knowledge that extraterrestrial life not only existed, but continued and continues to aggressively control and invade the lives of every person on Earth. She claims that they aggressively control and invade the lives of every person on Earth. This is how Matilda began her story. The woman assured that she only shared her story because literally a few months after this, she claimed that it would be an end to her life, and she was with a military officer at the crash site of the unknown object in July 1947, and was specially sent there as a trained and experienced military nurse. When she and the officer arrived in the New Mexico desert at the crash site, the woman saw the wreckage of a strange craft and the bodies of 2 aliens. One was dead and the other was alive and conscious. When Matilda tried to speak to the living alien, she suddenly began receiving mental images from him, which she interpreted as an attempt to telepathic communication. When Matilda told the officer about this, he decided to continue this effort and assigned Matilda to contact the alien so that she could communicate with him, taking full account of everything he would say or show her. Because of this, the woman was even promoted in rank and her salary increased. In the process of further contact, Matilda learned that the surviving alien was a woman and that her name was Airl, A-I-R-L. Our communication was not by speech in the conventional sense. The alien's body did not even have a mouth to speak. Our communication was through telepathy. At first I could not understand, but I could perceive images, feelings, and impressions, but it was difficult for me to express them verbally. Once Errol learned English, she was able to focus her thoughts more precisely, using symbols and word meanings that I could understand. Learning English has been a great blessing for me. It was more about me than her. The alien told Matilda that their mission on Earth was of an expeditionary nature and that he was also a military officer, pilot, engineer. He said their base is called the Expeditionary Force and it's in the asteroid belt. Matilda described Errol's appearance as a humanoid creature whose body was the size of a child. However, it was not a real creature but a biorobot avatar whose tissues were made of synthetic material and whose body could be possessed by a being of higher order, a real alien. Matilda noted that Errol did not give her information about her language or the location of her planet. She was unsure of the military's intentions, and this made her refuse to reveal any classified information to people. The nurse called this a serious sign because if the aliens are not safe on Earth, then it could be a big problem for humans. Errol described their culture as very powerful, extremely ancient, and above all, their only goal was progress. When Matilda asked Errol how long he had been visiting Earth, he answered, "Before the appearance of man." Matilda then learned the following. Earth is a small planet at the edge of a star in the galaxy. This makes Earth very isolated geographically from the more concentrated planetary civilizations that exist closer to the center of the galaxy, the extraterrestrial told her. These apparent facts have made Earth suitable only for use as a zoo or botanical garden or for current use as a prison, but nothing more. About 30,000 years ago, Earth began to be used as a dumping ground and prison for those extraterrestrial beings deemed criminal or non-peaceful and barbaric. These creatures were captured, trapped, and brought to Earth from various parts of the old empire. The underground stations where these creatures were kept, or still are kept, were established on Mars and on Earth in the Rwenzori Mountains in Africa, the Pyrenees between Spain and France, and the steppes of Mongolia. Matilda, talking a lot with Errol, but at some point he died, that is, the alien left the body of his avatar. The woman did not state the reasons for this, or did not know. Matilda's story was published in Spencer's 2008 book, Interview with Aliens. That was the title of the book, Interview with Aliens. Please leave your comments about this. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.